Art is subjective. It varies depending on the one who views it. An artwork may seem beautiful and flattering to me, but to you, it may seem chaotic. Now we are going to talk about the importance of art history and its timeline. We are also going to discuss about Philippine indigenous arts and recognize national artists and Gamaba awards.
Art history provides insight into the cultural, social, and political context in which art is created. By studying art from different periods and regions, individuals gain a deeper understanding of various cultures and societies. For one to study art, one must have critical thinking skills, analyzing visual information like a piece of art, which is termed as art history in schools, helps people learn how to see and critique such items by observing them carefully. This encourages analytical thinking in them at an equal time, enabling them to form well-justified opinions about what they know works better than others do not know, which should be avoided. Art history is a course offered at many universities.
Having a background in art history also develops a person's communication skills through critical analysis, presentations, essays, and through meaningful discussions about art. An individual can develop strong communication skills in both written and verbal. Exposure to various styles of art can inspire creativity and innovation. People who study art history are exposed to a variety of artistic mediums, concepts, and viewpoints that can inspire and motivate them in their own creative pursuits. Art reflects the time and place in which it was created. Through the study of art history, people can view history from a different perspective and learn about the historical societies, occurrences, and ideologies. Lastly, studying art history also triggers one's appreciation for beauty and the significance of art and in life in general.
In the period of Asian art, from 3000 BCE to 500 CE. In Western art, during this period, particularly in ancient Greece and Rome, focused on realism and idealism. Greek art depicted gods, heroes, and athletes, while in Roman art emphasized power and authority through sculptures and architectures. In Asian art, it flourished in civilization like ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, and the Indus Valley. These cultures produced intricate sculptures, murals, and artifacts reflecting their religious beliefs and daily life. And in the medieval period, from 500 to 1400 CE, Western art was dominated by Christian themes. Byzantine art featured elaborate mosaics and icons, while Romanesque and Gothic art showcased intricate sculptures and stained glass windows in churches. In Asian art, it saw the rise of Buddhist art, particularly in India, China, and Japan. Buddhist sculptures, paintings, and cave art flourished, depicting Buddha and Bodhisattva.
Now let's talk about the Renaissance period. The Renaissance in Europe brought a revival of classical art forms focusing on humanism and perspective. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael created masterpieces in painting, sculpture, and architecture. Meanwhile, in Asia, the Ming and Qing dynasties in China saw the flourishing of traditional Chinese painting, calligraphy, and porcelain. Japanese art, influenced by Zen Buddhism, embraced simplicity and harmony in ink paintings and tea ceremonies.
Western art in this period saw the emergence of Baroque and Rococo styles characterized by drama, emotion, and ornate decoration. Baroque artists like Caravaggio and Bernini created dynamic works, while Rococo emphasized elegance and lightheartedness. Meanwhile, Asia continued to develop its own styles. The Edo period in Japan saw the flourishing of ukiyo-e woodblock prints portraying scenes of daily life, kabuki actors, and landscapes. Now let's talk about modern and contemporary art. Western art in the modern era witnessed various movements like Impressionism, Cubism, Surrealism, and Abstract Expressionism. Artists like Monet, Picasso, Dali, and Pollock pushed the boundaries of artistic expression. Asian art also experienced modernization with artists like Hokusai and Hiroshige innovating traditional Japanese woodblock prints. Additionally, contemporary Asian artists have explored a wide range of mediums and themes, blending tradition with modernity.
In the period of 21st century art, from 2000 CE to present, Western art has embraced digital mediums, conceptual art, and installation art. Artists like Banksy, Ai Weiwei, and Damian Hirst challenge conventions and engage with contemporary issues, while an Asian art at the 21st century reflects a diverse range of influence of perspectives. Artists like Yayoi Kusama, Takashi Murakami, and Zubi have gained internationally acclaim, blending traditional techniques with folk culture and social commentary.
We delve into a rich tapestry of cultural expression found within the archipelago, which can be categorized into four main types: sculpture or carving, pottery, weaving, and physical ornaments. In carving, a technique deeply ingrained in the artistic traditions of the Philippines, manifests in various forms, from the sacred anitos of Cordillera region to the religious images cherished by the Christians, and the masterpiece hewn in wood by the artisan of Paete. Carving is a testament of the craftsmanship and creativity of indigenous communities.
In pottery, an art form as old as civilization itself, takes on unique characteristics in the Philippines, from the initial shaping of wet clay to its transformation through the baking process. Each piece of pottery tells a story. Influenced by both function and traditions, Filipino pottery exhibits a diverse range of forms and functions, reflecting the cultural richness of each community. In weaving, the art of creating cloth and other objects by interlacing threads or strands is a cornerstone of Filipino craftsmanship. Whether crafting hats, mats, bags, baskets, or textiles such as clothes and blankets, Filipino weavers employ a variety of techniques and materials, each imbued with cultural significance and traditions. Finally, physical ornamentation encompasses the use of traditional costumes, jewelry, and tattoos, each adorned with intricate designs that vary depending on location, users, and functions. These ornaments serve as both expressions of identity and markers of cultural heritage.
Philippine indigenous art is a testament to the creativity, skills, and cultural richness of its people. From carving to pottery, weaving, and physical ornamentation, these art forms serve as both a link to the past and a celebration of vibrant tapestry of Filipino culture.
Indigenous art in the Philippines is a vibrant, diverse aspect of the country's cultural heritage, deeply rooted in its rich history and traditions. These artistic expressions have played a significant role in shaping the cultural identity of the nation and continue to contribute in nation building in various ways.
Preservation of culture keeps traditional knowledge and practices alive, fostering a sense of identity and pride among communities. Expression of identity. Indigenous art forms express the unique identities of different indigenous groups, highlighting the country's cultural diversity. Environmental stewardship. Many indigenous art forms are rooted in a deep connection with nature, promoting sustainable practices and environmental conservation. Social cohesion. Artistic traditions strengthen bonds within indigenous communities promoting unity and empowerment. Resistance and advocacy. Indigenous art has historically been a tool for resisting oppression and advocating for indigenous rights. Tourism and cultural diplomacy. Indigenous art attracts tourists and enhances the country's cultural diplomacy efforts, showcasing the Philippines' rich cultural heritage. Education and awareness. Integrating indigenous art into education promotes cultural understanding and appreciation among the wider population, fostering inclusivity and respect for diversity.
Overall, indigenous art in the Philippines is a vital component of the country's cultural landscape, contributing to nation-building efforts by preserving cultural heritage, asserting identities, promoting environmental stewardship, fostering social cohesion and empowerment, advocating for indigenous rights, driving tourism and cultural diplomacy, and raising awareness and appreciation among the population. As the Philippines continues to evolve, indigenous art remains a dynamic and essential force in shaping the nation's cultural identity and future trajectory.
The Gamaba Award, formerly known as the Gawad sa Manilikha ng Bayan or the National Living Treasure Award, is a prestigious honor given to the most valued and exemplary artists of the Philippines. These awards, given to an artist or group of artists, recognized for their contribution to the extensive movement towards the preservation of the Philippines' intangible heritage, are given to the amazing individuals whose artistic skills and competence span generations of work and passion. Recognizing works of art in the hands of purposefully crafted every stroke, line, and crevice of these masterpieces is in essence a way of embracing the very soul of our culture.
Aside from showcasing the competence and artistry of Filipinos, these works of art can also be seen as a way of celebrating the diverse indigenous culture of the Philippine archipelago and its people. Acknowledging these artists also allows creative freedom and cultural diversity among the people. The recognition and honor provided by this title may not only spark inspiration among the people of the country, but also raise awareness about the very fleeting essence of the culture residing within the Filipino pride. Through the acclaimed Filipinos done by these awards, the young Filipino artists can be given a sense of headway towards spearheading the preservation of the cultural extensive traditions and arts through honoring the individuals who created them.
Di may pagkakaila na ang sining ay ating makikita saan man at kailanman, kung kaya't atin itong nararapat na ipagmalaki at tangkilikin. Ikaw, ako, at ang bawat isa sa atin ay may kakayahan upang maghayag ng sining. Ang bawat isa sa atin ay maituturing na pintor sa kanvas ng ating buhay.